Oh man, I just missed it.
Hello guys, this is Hexagon Zero and welcome back to another episode of Multiplayer Mondays. Yeah, that in the beginning was, I managed to luck into a commander mode round on Nansha'll Strike, I believe, and some guys were trying to do the Megalodon, so I just kind of sat there and watched and got a sweet overhead view of it jumping out of the water and squishing people on the battlefield. Anyway, I have some Lancang Dam footage for you here. Now, it's a rather exciting round. I do get a little stupid near the end, and I spend most of the round, actually, in this tank. And I say in this tank, and not in tanks, because I make this tank last a remarkable amount of time by not being stupid. Because a lot of people don't understand that when you're in a tank, you are not the point of a sword. Heck, you're not even the blade of the sword. You're practically the hilt of the sword. So, yeah, play smart with tanks, unless, like, the tank is useful enough to be pushed up and, you know, essentially be a battering ram. Of course, if you can break down a wall, fire your main cannon, lay a couple rounds down with your secondary, and then pull out and let your infantry get in, that's actually a pretty good strategy. It's just actually something in Rush that would work fairly well. Anyway, channel news! We've hit a number of milestones this week. Most notably today on, I know this is Multiplayer Mondays and technically I'm recording it on Tuesday, but that's just because YouTube hasn't been letting me upload stuff because of the failed could not convert video error that eventually solves itself, but you just have to wait for it to solve itself. So I didn't really see a point in recording it, and I just kind of screwed around on the battlefield. I probably should have recorded it, that way I could have uploaded it the second I was able to. But anyway, the milestones. Today, on the 12th, I believe it is, I got 500 subscribers. Holy shit. That's 500 people who get bombarded with my videos every week. And there's a lot of them. So, after saying sorry, I would like to say thank you. I actually haven't been keeping track of my subscriber count recently, and I only figured it out when actually a commenter said 500 subs for you, yay, and then actually looked at how many subscribers I had, so I have not had any plans for a special. So, yeah, a special might be a while in the works, and yes, I know the 300 subscriber special that I promised is still technically in waiting, and the 400 subscriber special is the 300 subscriber special, but it's even in more waiting. And then I made another video where I canceled the 300 subscriber special and therefore the 400 subscriber special, so I haven't released a special since 200 subscribers, so I kind of need to do that soon. Anyway, if we pop over to my, actually you can't see it, but if I on my other screen pop over to my analytics page here. Now, I'm not really supposed to be revealing information like this, but I will. Partially because I don't know why we can't reveal it. But anyway, on the 8th of August, I got 619 views in one day. Wow. Because normally, my cap is around the high 300s, so 375. That's typically it, with dips down into the low 250s. And then on the... No, sorry, on the 9th of August. Yes. On the 6th of August, I breached 500 again. No, I didn't. I breached 500 for the first time, so it's 3 days difference between the two that this good thing happened, and then 400 for the 7th and 8th, and then 500 for the 10th, and then back down to 417 for the 11th. So, yeah, that's a lot of views per day. Of course, when you have 917 videos, as it stands right now, you'd kind of expect that. And my most viewed video, the Crisis 3 Easter eggs video, is now at 6,000 views total. I did not expect that video to get that many views, but yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all the analytic news, so that's good news. Terrible news, though. If you haven't already heard, and I'm probably sure you had, and if you have heard, I'm sorry for reminding you again, but Robin Williams is dead. And that's quite sad. If you don't know the official story, he committed suicide. He died through asphyxiation. And as someone who grew up with Robin Williams' acting and stand-up comedy, it's a bit of a shock, because he always seemed so happy, and I think it was IGN that put it rather brilliantly by saying perhaps the world took too much out of Robin Williams and couldn't recover. He did have substance abuse problems, so it's not exactly unexpected, but still, I for one never expected him to do it. But as he said himself once, death is life's way of saying your table is ready. So I thought that was kind of nice. Anyway, moving on. Channel update news. What was I talking about? Campaign. The Battlefield 4 campaign was supposed to launch on Friday, but of course, due to the YouTube failed to convert upload error, I was not able to launch it on Friday. So, yeah, whoops. Also, I've got a ginormous backlog. This weekend was, because I missed the Friday, and then this weekend was like, it had a triple upload day, it had a double upload day, and it had like three uploads on Friday, and then it had the Mondays, which was a campaign episode, and this Multiplayer Mondays episode, so I got a ton of videos to catch up on. And originally, back when there was only 5 I was behind on, I was just going to release them in one day. But now, since I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 10, I'm not going to release them in one day, because that makes it so that all of them don't get enough views on it. Kind of. Like, if I released them all at once, nobody would watch every single one. Or at least people might eventually in the future, but not as much. So, what I'm going to do is that, back when I took like a 2-week hiatus in order to recover from the loss in video coverage, I did double uploads of the series. So if it was a Commander upload day, you would get 2 Commander Mode episodes. And that's what I'm going to do. Since I've got 10 videos in backlog, that's what I'm going to do for this week, starting today on Tuesday. And the campaign, I'm just going to upload that and then continue the schedule as if nothing had happened. So, yeah, I'm not going to disrupt the campaign. And the campaign, I predict, won't take that long, considering one episode is 1 chapter in the campaign, and since there's only like 7 chapters, it's only going to be like 7 episodes. It might be longer depending on the length of the chapters. Like the overview in the beginning is like 30 minutes long, and I'm not sure how long the remainders of the chapters are because I haven't filmed them yet. So, yeah. Anyway, new series. As you guys hopefully know, I've been working on Watch Dogs, trying to get it working with AMD's new beta GVR, which is essentially like NVIDIA's DVR. And Watch Dogs still has a bit of problems graphically, and I'm trying to work it out to the best inside of Raptor and recording settings and all that stuff. Yeah, so that's going to take me a little bit longer than I had anticipated due to problems. Computer update news. I've been trying to push the upgrade of my computer too quickly, and since there's been a whole bunch of sales at NCIX and all that, somewhere the adrenaline centers in my brain, or the dopamine sensors in my brain, have been going wild because of all the sales at NCIX to try and get me to buy it immediately. And a good friend of mine essentially smacked me on the top of the head and say, "You stupid, back to school is about to start. So that means there's going to be sales on everything. Better sales in like September and October," so oops. Yeah, got a little bit carried away. trying to buy everything, so it's going to be a while yet, and I'm still debating on some of the parts. For example, if I pull up the PC part picker here, we get... I have officially decided that I am going to be going with the Intel Core i7-4790K quad-core processor, despite the fact that it's incredibly overpriced right now for what it is and for what it can do. I'm still going to go with it. Hope maybe Intel will drop their price a little in back to school or October, somewhere in there. For CPU cooling, I am going with the Corsair H100i instead of the Intermax 240, because the Intermax 240 has problems. But I'm going with the Corsair H100i because it's really, really good and has been getting really positive reviews. I did dabble around with the NZXT Kraken X61 series, but the price eventually won me over on the Corsair. For the motherboard, I am going officially with the MSI Z97 Gaming 5 ATX LGA 1150 motherboard. Yeah, I like the audio features. I like the motherboard technology hasn't changed in a long time. So all it is essentially you're paying for is features and how new the motherboard is. So yeah, and for memory, I am surprised myself here. Instead of going with the Corsair Vengeance, I've decided to go with the G-Skill Sniper Series 16GB. That's two 8GB sticks. DDR3 1866 MHz memory. And now the argument could be made that I could just wait for DDR4 on motherboards like the X99. That's a chipset, but I'm just gonna not. Because DDR4 memory, DDR3 memory has been around for a long time, and that's allowed manufacturers to work out every single little bug in it. DDR4, I anticipate, since no one's really done memory debugging in a long time, there's going to be some problems with it, especially when it hits the mass consumer market. Now, since it's computers, and computers don't typically have problems these days, maybe I might be wrong, but that's what I'm predicting. And then the case has been the case for the new computer, because I want to replace my Antec 902 mid-tower case with a better case, one with a little bit more room inside and support for the H100i dual to 120mm cooler. I'm still at a toss-up right now. And actually, I kind of want your guys' opinion on this. Should I go... I'm at a toss-up between three cases right now. The Corsair 500R, the Phantom 530, and the Phanteks Enthoo Lux or Pro case. The Lux, or Lux, whatever it is. The only real tie I have to that is the lighting. Otherwise, it's basically the same as the Pro. So, that's why I'm calling them the same case. And the really only difference is the price point. And the price is significantly higher than what I thought I would be paying for a case. But, yeah. So that's the parts that I've decided to replace. My GPU, I can wait a little longer on replacing that. And, yeah. Storage, I might be getting a second SSD to put the page file on. And I've talked about all this before. I don't want to do another episode where I talked about computer parts. So I'm going to move on and away from that. GAMESCON is actually, I believe it's this week or this weekend or something like that in Germany. And, wow, a whole bunch of stuff has been released. There's been, Ubisoft has been releasing a whole bunch of stuff on Far Cry 4. And that looks interesting, graphically and gameplay-wise. I'm kind of waiting for a story trailer just to kind of see what the universe will look like. There's been an announcement for the next Silent Hill game starring Norman Reedus, the Walking Dead guy, directed by Del Toro, and yeah. Wow, that's going to be interesting. I'm not really a big fan of the Silent Hill series, but it might be interesting to watch. What else? A whole bunch of Ubisoft Karat stuff. Yes, I am moving through the IGN and Facebook feeds right now. So that's kind of what I do. Halo, the Master Chief Collection, it was rumored that it could be coming to PC, but it was later confirmed that it was not. Damn it! Because I really want to play that series on PC. Heck, I want to play it at all, and CGI and digitally remastered, it would look absolutely amazing. I'm not sure why Microsoft is doing this choice, because they're doing something that I consider businessly stupid. They're releasing the Master Chief Collection only on Xbox One, and yes, this will boost the sales of the Xbox One. It will not give you as many sales as the discs themselves. And I would find it better, and if you're wondering what weapons I'm using in the video right now, I'm running with the MPX, a P226 or an M9. I can't remember. It's either a P226 or an M9 secondary, small, and M2 slams. I kind of gave up the repair tool because I don't ride in vehicles that much anymore, and if I do, I'm typically the driver. Yeah. Anyway, the Master Chief Collection, it's stupid. I would consider if you just port it onto the PC, Xbox One, and that's it. Considering you're Microsoft, hello, most popular OS, it would be better to put it on a PC and Xbox One. Considering you would benefit both from sales on that, because it would probably run on Windows. So, yeah, it just seems kind of stupid to me. In the short term, it'll pay off. In the long term, it might not so much. But then again, I'm not a business major, so it could be different. PlayStation 4 sales have hit 10 million, I believe. Destiny is the most pre-ordered IP in history, a new IP in history. And it'll be interesting to see what it looks like when it comes out. I anticipate a lot of new YouTubers doing Destiny playthroughs or Destiny playings, and it looks to be lining itself up as the World of Warcraft of FPS. That's kind of what I came to call it. I did not steal that from anything else. Evolve Beta is coming early next year. Now, Evolve it was supposed to be released this October or November or somewhere in there, but it was pushed back to 2015, and now they're releasing a beta for it, which I think is a good idea. Game delays are always good, mostly Watch Dogs. And, yeah, it'd be nice to see how that is. Makers of Left 4 Dead have done a brilliant job designing this game. I'm not too excited for it. Like, I wouldn't really buy it myself, but it would still be cool to see other people play it, and maybe I might buy it if a lot of my friends do. Rise of the Tomb Raider is an Xbox exclusive. Microsoft! What else? Keep on scrolling. New Destiny expansion, The Dark Below, yada yada yada, a whole bunch of Destiny news, WWE 2K14, I don't know, 2K15, sorry, I don't know why people play those games. Shadow of Mordor, Lord of the Rings games are typically not that good, but Shadow of Mordor looks a little bit promising than others. Assassin's Creed Rogue was announced. And that looks like an Assassin's Creed 4 reboot, except in the Atlantic, in the upper Arctic, and I do not anticipate that it will do that well. It'll kind of like a slightly more hyped Assassin's Creed Liberation. But Assassin's Creed Unity is probably going to be my #1 pick of this year, except for No Man's Sky, but I don't anticipate No Man's Sky coming out this year, so there's that. But Unity looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for it. I'm not going to pre-order it due to Ubisoft's stupid pre-ordering system. But it will be cool to see it a little later. What else? 8 minutes of Quantum Break gameplay have come out, and that'll be cool. DayZ is coming to PlayStation 4, so that'll be cool. New Devil May Cry game has been announced called Hellblade. Roller Coaster Tycoon World has been announced by Atari. Don't know how well that's going to play out. A new game mode has been released for Battlefield Hardline, Rescue Mode. You can check out the YouTube video for that. There was Yeah. Call of Duty footage released at GAMESCON. It's Call of Duty. I don't get too excited about it. Whole bunch of Uncharted 4 stuff. Whole pile of Robin Williams death stuff. Just scrolling, and it looks like I'm reaching the end of cool stuff. Oh yeah, Halo 5 Guardians beta. It's another Halo. It's awesome, but I mean, if it isn't on PC, I don't really get too hyped about stuff. No Man's Sky is essentially my top pick right now. Sunset Overdrive, I would imagine would be really cool to watch, but not that much to play. Yeah, that looks like it. A whole bunch of other sciencey stuff I'm not going to bother to try and explain nor understand. And, oh, movie-related news. Thank God Michael Bay might not be directing Transformers 5. Thank God. Although, part of me is kind of going, I'm kind of used to what the Transformers films are right now. They're essentially big explosions and terrible plots. And so, it might be better just for him to continue the entire thing as it is. But, of course, it might not be. It might be useful to have a Transformers movie with actually a good plot. So, that'll be interesting. Well, that looks to be pretty much it. It's Shark Week too, so that's. I think it's Shark Week. Yeah, I think it's Shark Week. I don't know. I'm kind of outdated on the times. I've been spending too much time playing games. Thanks, much appreciated. Yep. Drive Club stuff. Not too excited for Drive Club. More excited for the crew, if it would work. New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out. I kind of want to go see it, but I wouldn't be terribly hampered if I didn't see it. And also, the casting for April O'Neil. Well, Megan Fox is hot, yes, but the combo between Michael Bay and Megan Fox needs to kind of go away. Just go away. Bye. Have fun somewhere else, not here. Yeah. I kind of ran out of things. This is a long gameplay session here, so yeah. Anyway, this guy in the chopper is a bit of a newbie pilot, and I was trying to look for him there on the menu. Just shooting at this tank that's sitting in the middle of the ocean like a big duck. And you can, as soon as we take that first hit, I kind of knew, oh yeah, we're dead. We're toast. We're toast. So toast. The other Havoc with Zuni rockets and heat seekers took us out quite easily. Although, in the gameplay previous to this, I was playing Siege of Shanghai, and I did, as the chopper gunner, get some nice kills in there, because the pilot is, any map with buildings for an attack chopper is really good, and if you've got a good pilot, it's incredible. But it was really nice. We were drifting around on the rooftops and shooting people, clearing people off roofs. It was nice. I think I got about 30 kills in that gameplay, in that game. I should have recorded it. Because, in all honesty, the previous game is usually better than the games I actually record. So, yeah.
Could a mechanic take a look at my ride, please?
I kind of run out of things to say. Usually my videos are over right about now. I mean, this actual video length is about 27, 28 minutes long, and I'm only on the 24th minute. I got 4 minutes left of completely nothing. What do I got left? Nothing. I got nothing. I got no news left. No. Everything's zip. Everything's zip. I really wish they would release more news on Mass Effect, because I'm excited for that. Very, very excited for Mass Effect. Just taking a look at the upcoming PC games. Just because I have nothing else to talk about. There's a new Metro game coming out on August 26th, Metro Redux. I haven't seen much hype for it, so I'm... Maybe older fanboys of the Metro series will like it, but... Nah. Oh! Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC is being released in October. Huh. And I'm considering getting it, considering how good it's gonna look, and how many requests I have for people asking for me to play it. And of course, I got this back when it first launched. People wanted me to buy an Xbox or a PS4 and play it, but no, I'm not a console gamer. So I might be getting on a PC. I'm not too sure though. Kinda want to, kinda don't want to. I don't know. I'll make up my mind as time goes on. Dead Rising 3 is being released on September the 5th. Nah, I think I'll pass on that. A whole bunch of zombie survival games. Those have become really popular lately. Don't really see calling. Oh, my IGN's having trouble with their websites again. Yeah. Nothing much left. The Crew, November 11th. Hopefully it'll be working by then, because the beta didn't work for me for some odd reason. And if you're wondering what's happening on screen right now, for the past, ever since there was that flicker about 2 minutes ago, that was when my laptop warned me that I had 10% battery left, so I plugged in the charger, and then I think that's the correlation between my mouse problems. Every single time I come back to the gameplay after that, my mouse has problems, and it fixes itself the second I close and then reopen Battlefield 4, so I think that's the issue. Watch this. Oh no, I already got him. Alright. Never mind. There's that recon that came around the corner, and the King of Hipfire took him out pretty quickly. Yep. That's all I got. Other than Borderlands pre-sequel. I'm considering getting Borderlands 2. Considering. Not exactly enamored with the idea yet, but, you know, my thoughts may change in the future. And I'm waiting for the video to end right now. Nothing much else to talk about. Pretty much all I got. Last of Us movie is going to be quite different from the game. No surprise there. Movies typically are. Yeah. Alright. I would like to thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, favorite, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. If you want to, that is. And I will see you guys in the next one. This is the Hexagon Zero. Signing out.